Got myself a new phone. Finally, so I don't have to use. Not gonna be able to tell from that. Can I? Oh, that's much better. You can see that. I almost knocked my coffee over. That would have been bad. There's even like a good chunk of the glass missing. Screen don't even come up no more. That's me hitting the lock button. Nothing. What? Man, that better still have my MyCareer. Because I literally spent, I think all 100,000. Yeah, I spent all my VC. I'll go back. I guess we're just gonna agree. Definitely should be we should be fine. As long as this doesn't do something really stupid when I hit A on this. Fingers crossed. We're good. I think. I mean, it looks like we're good. That was a little worrisome for a bit, though. Let's play the next game. Actually, hold on, I need to check something real quick. So I made my free throw good, that's right. My ball handle and pass accuracy are pretty good too. Okay. I'm gonna check my email while it loads this.
Wonder what people without all-wheel drive capability are doing right now.
Confirm your 2K Sports account.
Introducing the all-new Celtics.
Probably should have done that last time. It would have saved me that like nearly heart attack right there. Okay, my account's verified. It's as easy as that.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams. As we're just about ready.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to the weekend, everybody. DA. Seems like they are. Thanks, DA. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Green and Rondo in the backcourt. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. And it's Howard in at the 5. And for the Mavericks.
Let's get me out there on the court.
And goes along, but maybe not.
Seth Curry.
If you have personality issues in that locker room.
You know, Kevin, it's one of the most fragile elements in team sports. Chemistry, culture, accepting roles, sacrificing, your own individual game for the good of the team. And I think it's always a work in progress.
And as a leader, as I know you were when you played, I'm sure you were dealing with those things all season long.
Yeah, you try to lead by example, but also there's opportunity and times when you have to step up and voice what you see that can be detrimental to your team's success.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by 7. Here's the machine. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, with LeBron coming to L.A., the Lakers trying to speed up their timeline. I mean, the roster never quite got gelled. The end result, LeBron's first time outside the playoffs since 2005, which was his second season as a pro. That's a remarkable run.
Dwight Powell's checked in for Dallas. And the Lakers also making a change. Waiters is checked in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Dion Waiters. The Mavericks have missed both of their free throws tonight. 0 for 2 so far.
You know, he's the 3rd pick in the 2018 draft, guys, and Doncic seems poised to dominate this league for a lot of years.
And when you look back on LeBron's first year
bringing
in
the
Los
fouls
Angeles,
in.
how would you rate it?
Well, I think a mild disappointment, but remember now, before he got hurt, they were 4 or 5 games above 500, but the injuries, some other drama, really changes in the front office, instability led to a disappointing and frustrating season. Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Shot from 12. And Davis pulls it down.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it.
LeBron.
You know, one of the basic fundamentals in basketball is the ability to box out. He's got that down pat.
Curry passes to Porzingis. Curry with it. He had 15 points last outing. Just 5 on the clock. Knocked loose. Stolen by Waiters. Here's the machine, and the layup's good off the glass. The machine's got 8 points.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Curry dishes to Doncic. Takes the 3, and he's
Damn, that was a good shot.
5 points in the game.
Boy, Doncic so crafty and good at using screens and being effective in screening situations. He's a true scorer and playmaker.
Here's the machine. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
And it's the machine with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
It's all good. Now he's out of the paint.
Billy Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Porzingis. And it's DeLon Wright in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And the Lakers also making a switch. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for James. Wright finds Cauley-Stein. And he can't bank that one in. Lakers leading by 10. That one doesn't drop. Curry with the defensive effort. Pulls it up. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out
I haven't missed it. Yeah, sweet.
effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Feet away, and the jumper is on the mark. Curry's got his second basket of the game.
Seth Curry's game in the mid-range area continues to look better, taking advantage of all opportunities.
And Davis puts it in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Grizzlies. To to the middle. Here's McGee. Coley Stein
That's
with the
bullshit,
defensive effort.
McGee. You gotta make
Mavericks
those.
trail by 12. Right outside. Here's Doncic. McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots.
That's my turnover? What?
That length to deny shots at the rim.
I'm mad about that.
And it's right missing.
Oh, that's
It's not my fault he passed. I mean, it actually is my fault he passed it back because I shouldn't have called for that pass.
It's rebounded by Dallas. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
And going back to last season, they really struggled.
That was a bad foul. I deserve to be benched.
The players keep track of their stats, their own team stats. But Clark, how much do guys pay attention to stats in game?
Do we got LeBron out here? We
I
do.
know stat sheets are given to the coaches during the timeouts throughout the game, but I don't think players in general are able to monitor their numbers. Now, there are exceptions to every rule. I imagine every team may have a player or two that can chart his numbers during the game, but the vast majority are too occupied with playing the game to keep up with the stats.
And they're looking up at the scoreboard, too, aren't they? Because they give individual stats up on the board.
Oh, man. I tell you that.
Oh,
and
come
then
on.
watching, replays is one of my pet peeves with players. I mean, they should just focus on playing the game instead of always looking up to see if they fouled it.
So the Lakers 5 right now. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Morris is out there with Davis, and it's the machine.
Dude, if you
in
don't,
at the point
okay, I was
guard.
gonna say if I don't make that
With
one,
our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, there is a lot of optimism in Dallas for the tandem of Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis said, "We clicked right away."
that was
Both
not a
European
defensive
players,
breakdown. I was
similar
all
roots,
over him.
Both speak Spanish. That'll translate on the
Shit,
court.
I almost
We can
fouled
do
him.
Something special. Kevin, look out for them to compliment and criticize one another in a different tongue.
If they play to their potential, they could be skilled.
Yeah, I should have just shot that.
Here's Wright. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Here's the machine. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%.
2
5 for
turnovers.
7.
Fuck.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Trailing by 5. They can look forward to the Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And as Dirk Nowitzki walks off into the sunset, the Mavericks seem to have found their next European superstar in Luka Doncic. The number 3 pick in last year's draft had a rookie season for the ages.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Here's the machine. He's coming off a 22-point game against Memphis.
And boy, did he have it going offensively. He lived at the line during that game as well, and that's where he got a lot of those points.
He's had 4
5 for
chances
5
at
from
the
the
line and
line.
made
I'll
them all.
take it.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the strike.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring.
At least
the
I
ball
didn't
at a
get
decent
another
clip
turnover
the way they
there.
have. I mean, they've done exactly
I wanted
what's
to pass it
necessary
out to the
take
other
lead.
guy behind him.
And Doncic, the EuroLeague MVP, led Real Madrid to a title. EuroLeague Finals MVP, all at the tender age of 19.
Incredibly accomplished. Despite that, slipped a little bit in the grab into.
Man, I got 3 fouls already. I need to chill.
2 spots to get him.
Trying
And
to
the
steal
next one
everything.
Puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
And oh boy,
There it
little
is.
contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on Markieff Morris.
Well, I tell you what, Doncic plays with really good energy and awareness, but also he's got a quiet physicality to him, and he doesn't mind being bumped around when he's trying to score.
JaVale McGee's check in for the Lakers. Good on the second free throw.
You know, guys, the Dallas Mavericks with the longest active sellout streak of any pro basketball team. You can put sellout in quotes because they actually give a lot of tickets away to schools and community service groups to make sure that building is full.
You know, Clark, the Mavericks making their games accessible to Dallas fans, much more concerned with the packed house and the revenue at the gate.
Yeah, and I like that philosophy, guys. I mean, building their future fan base, those fans will be around for a while, giving young people a chance to become Mavericks fans for life. And you start early, and it pays dividends down the road usually.
Brunson the pass to Wright. Shot clock at 5. Softly drops in the floater. Wright's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Here's the machine. Kleber
Oh,
with
come
the
on.
rebound. Mavericks trail by 9. Now Doncic, 43 points out last game. Great D that time from Green. The machine passes to Davis. A shot, no good. Last game for the Mavericks, it was a loss to the Nuggets in Denver.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
I tell you, it's too bad one of them had to lose because I thought both teams were evenly matched in that game.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Clark, if you were a coach on a team, what would you want to see from a guy by the end of his rookie season in the NBA?
You know, Kevin, I won't be specific because I think it's more general in my estimation. Owning his development, whatever that means, embracing how he's going to get better. If it's a particular area of the game, yes, but understanding the professionalism of work ethic and developing good habits and really owning that. That's what I would want to see.
And there's the
I'm
whistle
just
on the
drawing
shot.
foul
Took the
after
shot
foul
decision.
after foul. I've taken 8 shots, made them all.
And Dallas gets called for the foul. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
A lot of time they've been spending at the foul line so far, guys. They'll take those points all game long if they can get them.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Here's Doncic. Dallas again missing. Lakers leading by 13. A nice passing here by Los Angeles. A machine.
That was supposed to go to
And they double up
LeBron.
Davis. And McGee kicks to James.
No.
Sinks the triple. James has got 11 points.
Man, it's so good to see LeBron James rise up
I
with
wanted the
confidence from deep.
assist.
That's a part of his game that he
They wouldn't give me the ball,
to
though.
improve on, and it's actually become quite efficient.
Here's Doncic. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Doncic has got 6 points in the quarter.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wright.
That was
Now,
close.
while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. Third is JaVale McGee.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Here's the machine.
Oh,
Offensive rebound.
Tell you
I had
what,
to take
like
that.
most
It wasn't
players,
even a
when
3.
Doncic is aggressive on defense, it makes a difference and causes his coaches to smile.
Poke loose.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And
Go,
you know, guys,
LeBron.
I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Curry looking it over. High, arcing shot. He lays it in. He's got 10.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
That
From the
was a
machine.
foul.
And it's Curry with
Probably
the ball.
not,
Bringing it
actually,
up for
but
Dallas.
I'm just mad that I
It's a
missed that.
14-point game, and it's good for 2.
Well, the main weapon in Doncic's attack, he really excels at finding lanes and then taking advantage of them.
And Maxi Kleber is going to pick up the
Well,
foul.
send me to the line.
That's his
I'll
third
take him.
foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
And just doing a much better job of getting to the line this quarter than he did in the
12
first.
in a row.
On the Mavericks with some changes. Billy Cauley-Stein comes in for Maxi Kleber. Hardaway is subbed in for DeLon Wright. Waiters, he's checked in for the Lakers. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And that's now 17 points for Luka Doncic. Here's the machine, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Curry. Here's the machine, guarded by Curry. Here's the machine, in for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
They double-team Curry. Pass to Doncic. And the three off target.
You know, he hasn't made any threes this quarter after sinking just the one in the first.
Davis, and they
There
call the
you
foul,
go.
so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And, you know, got to admire the patience inside from Davis. Outstanding.
I'm not even gonna use my takeover with how tired my guy is. I'm just gonna try to fill the bar as much as I can and see how much it's filled when I get put back in the game.
Checked in.
A lot of turnover for the Mavericks.
I wonder if you can come back in the game still with enough in your bar to have your takeover.
Dwight Powell and
We'll see, maybe.
And, you know,
If
those
I
two
max it
players
out,
have made steady improvement, and that's
that
a
pretty
credit
much
to
tells
how the
you if it's
Mavericks
gonna ever
develop
happen.
young players. But they also bring length and athleticism to that rotation.
Here's the machine, guarded by Curry. And the shot goes in from the machine. The machine's got 32 points in the game. Mavericks trail by 17. Curry passes to Doncic. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got his 6th rebound on the night.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
I have the
Double-digit
full
advantage
takeover
on the
meter.
scoreboard. They've taken the initiative.
Does that
They've
make it to
played,
where I can play
I
as
think,
the whole
with more
team?
purpose
Because I feel like
so
that's
far.
it looks different, and I feel like that was a feature at one point. And I don't know if
Doncic
it's
against Waiters.
in this one.
Now, here's Doncic. The tray trains the three-pointer. Doncic has got 22.
You know, he's a capable shooter from outside, guy.
Let's see if I get interviewed because I deserve it for this game. No? Oh,
Thanks, guys. Huge
Called it.
first half for you, Che. You carried the load for your team. What can we see from you in the second half?
Hey, DA, man, you better believe you're gonna see more of that next half. This is just intermission in a one-man stage production like they call Dominance. A story of 4 parts. Making sure you don't miss Act 3 and 4 coming up, baby.
Okay.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here.
how much is it going to give me out?
Look for Dallas. Willie Cauley-Stein.
Okay,
is checked
so
in for
you can get
Porzingis.
about halfway to your
comes in
starting
for
point.
Maxi Kleber.
A little
And it's
bit more than
DeLon
that.
right in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Wright and Doncic are the backcourt pair. Powell is out there with Seth Curry, and it's Cauley-Stein in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
You know, it's hard to know what Seth's going to do when he pulls up this close. He's excellent at making the defense uncomfortable.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
Yeah, but they've been killing it from the free throw line tonight. Those points keep adding up as we go along. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Right outside. Just 5 to shoot.
I should get a post ball free. Give me a great addition to that.
Rebound by Murray.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
They get the rebound, and it's denied. Here's the machine and the call.
At least I drew a foul there because I was not wanting to really shoot that.
Mark, you were such a terrific athlete growing up, and it must be fun for you watching your kids and soon your grandkids go through their athletic journey.
It really is one of the great blessings and treats of my life to see our kids grow and develop as people, but also to enjoy different sports. Our boys played basketball and soccer, and our daughter played volleyball, all played in college at some level. And so it is great. Anytime you see your kids find their lane, enjoy running in it, and do well in that lane, it's joy indescribable.
It's tipped.
That happens occasionally.
A floater, and that one drops.
Oh, dude, that dropped my whole takeover bar? Fuck. That hurts.
The machine passes to Kuzma. Here's the machine, guarded by Wright.
I just got blocked.
Checked in by Paulie Stein. And the Mavericks making a change here. Kid Gilchrist is checked in. Here's the machine, and that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. The machine's got 40 points.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Here's Curry. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
So good at figuring out ways to get inside. Seth Curry working on improving this part of his game.
Do they want to cover the paint? Okay, and why am I missing those?
He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. And so Curry will bring it up for the Mavericks. They trail by 11. And Doncic gets it to go.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect
Game's too realistic. I only miss those in real life.
Make some change plans.
Here's the machine. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime.
16 in a row,
I'm not
jeez.
sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Dallas making a switch here. Lee's checked in. Curry wide open. That 3 off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Back to Kuzma. Lakers passing it around. Here's the machine, and he has 42. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And the Lakers last season going against the grain to surround LeBron James with playmakers, not shooters. And many criticized that.
Finally missed one. I missed my 17.
You know, guys, you look at it, LeBron is at his very best with the ball in his hands, which means he needs room to attack
17
the
for
lane.
18.
It's clear that a course correction was needed.
J.J. Barea is checked in for the Mavericks. And it's Curry at the elbow.
And the Mavericks
Thank you, McGee.
the hard part, acquiring a potential franchise player in Luka Doncic.
You know,
You really take me out, coach?
Take a break. 2 shots.
Till 10 seconds left, really?
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
You still have me out.
still a
Why did it
consistent
even
double-double
show
threat
this?
Every game is Howard wanting to prove how valuable he is.
Three-pointer right. No good on the shot. And so Los Angeles takes the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Oh, that's my camera. That's what that fucking dot is. I'm gonna assume I actually have a good front-facing camera now on my phone.
Kevin, thank you. Nice win for your team, Che. You were the catalyst with all your scoring. Was that the game plan tonight?
Nah, DA, that's just leadership. I can see that my team needed me to be a big part of the offense tonight. So I just stepped up my game and delivered whenever I could. And it's all about doing your part to secure the W, you know?
Starring in your role, and you did that tonight. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always.
Yeah, well, who are you, huh? Now, who are you? Jake.
2,000 fans were standing up for yourself. Hell yeah.
Hey, Che, you got a second?
Yeah, what's up?
This is your first time leading the team in scoring. Do you think that helped you become more of a leader overall?
I think you have to earn that over time. You have to prove you're consistent. Anybody can be a scorer, right? But it takes a lot more to be a leader. Honestly, I don't think I'm there yet.
Great. Thanks, Che.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Nice game, Che.
That one interview right there at the
Can I grab
end
you real
fixed
quick?
all the damage I just did with the coffee
I
remarks.
got Che. You set a new career high for points scored tonight. What does that say about your growth as a player?
I think it's opportunity more than anything. The more time I get, the more I can produce. If you give me a chance to get into rhythm, I'm deadly out there. And you saw that tonight, Patty.
Good stuff. Thanks for your time, Che.
It's all good. Hey, you guys get over here? It's all something going on.
Teammate chemistry still at 100. In fact, it went up after all those cocky things just because of that one remark. We're at 32,000 fans. Need to get to 50,000 for whatever the next mark is. What are my minutes? 20 minutes a game, 7th string. well. I'm number 12 for league leaders in points per game, so that's good. Couple people with some real high shooting percentages. Gonna make things fun. How much receipt do I have? 1,160.
During this year's All-Star Weekend, we hung out with Miles Brown, and he told us he collaborated with which NBA 2K cover athlete for his album. Is it Shaquille O'Neal, Anthony Davis, Paul George, or Damian Lillard? Look who it is!
Oh yeah,
Miles Brown.
Oh yeah, what's up, guys? Alright, you ready? So my album, it's called We the Future. I'm really excited about it. The single I'm coming out with pretty soon, actually. It's featuring Damian Lillard, so I'm excited about that. Dame Dollar, man.
I think it's so cool that Miles Brown got to collaborate with Damian Lillard, and what's even cooler is that he's one of our 2K21 cover athletes.
Yeah, you mentioned it. Dame dons the cover of the
Whatever, I
standard
can't
edition,
find it.
as you saw right there.
Deal with it later. I want to put the percentage for my battery on for my phone, but apparently I'm dumb. Can't even find that. Simple things.
Thank you for tuning in this. And we've got time. Well, guys, great vision, David. Thank you. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at Los Angeles. They're in second, looking to take over the first. Davis. In the new season, Chris, every team wants that fast start.
Yeah, this guy can't really shoot a three. He's got good perimeter defense, though. So I'm going to have to go inside on him.
But when you really think about it, how important is that in the grand scheme of things?
Well, it depends on where you are. Like, let's think about Houston last year with the injuries. You don't want to get to a slow start where you're fighting for home court advantage. So it's very important. And usually veteran teams know that first 2-3 weeks of the season is when you can sneak teams. And if you're a younger team and you understand that, wait a minute, it's all about attention to detail, focus, and playing hard, you can get some pretty nice upsets early because for young teams, once the scout report comes out and teams hone in on you, it might be a little bit more of a difficult season as the days go ahead. Yeah, watch out.
The pass to the machine. Back to Davis. Over Gay. They get it again. And Howard with this stuff.
And you need an army to keep Howard away from the basket. He's so superb at snatching up offensive rebounds.
Spurs trail by 9. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's
I'm surprised I didn't get a foul right there.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's the machine. Here's Davis. And Davis throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Gay. Lays it up off the glass. Gay's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, and the wily athleticism of Gay helps him in these situations. Just so clever at finding ways to bury shots against defenders.
Pass to Rondo. Here's the machine. White covering. Howard, the pass to the machine. Back to Howard. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Shot clock at 3. Over Aldridge. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Oh, showing off another dimension of his game right there. Howard looking confident, taking the quick shot.
Murray outside. To the inside. And
at least it wasn't my guy.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Spurs trail by 9. Here's Murray. 14 points from him the last game against the Warriors in San Francisco.
And making his return from the ACL tear, DeJounte Murray, long, athletic, and young. He still has a very bright future.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Pirtle, he's checked in for Aldridge. Lyle comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's Mills in for Derek White. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Markieff Morris comes in for Davis. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Danny Green. And it's Waiters in for Rajon Rondo. DeRozan against Kuzma. The 15-footer.
I left the assignment to double team. Come on, that should be a good teammate grade. I helped with that one.
In 2018, and Greg, at that time, he was only 21.
And that's been his strong suit. If he can hit perimeter shots consistently, he can be a star.
Passes it to DeRozan. He kicks to Pirtle. Isles passes to Murray. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Waiters.
Damn
that
it,
shot,
Waiters.
no good. Murray with the defensive effort. Pass to Mills. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The 55th pick back.
Oh, you bench me? Come on, coach. Just because I haven't done anything amazing yet doesn't mean you need to bench me. I'm just playing cautious. Not really having any flaws. No turnovers. Only 2 fouls. Which is a little bit more than I want, but my shot's perfect.
Here's the machine. He's covered
not turning it over.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting
making
foul.
good passes.
Well, it was speculated all of last season and shortly after the finals ended that Anthony Davis had his wish fulfilled by getting traded to the Lakers.
And Davis and LeBron make as scary a duo as you can think of in the NBA. Missed out on some of the other marquee free agents, but AD will get a plethora of looks playing alongside LeBron.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. The machine is out there with Green, and it's Howard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Now here's Murray. Davis with the double team. 5 to shoot. Shot on the wing. That one doesn't go. And the Lakers going the other way now. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Nah,
The
where I
crowd didn't seem
wanted
to
it.
faze them at all. They knew what their game plan was and followed it accordingly.
The machine passes to Howard.
Just give it to your
Another
giant.
shot, and he's fouled pretty hard on
No.
that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge. Los Angeles shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
And it's blocked. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, my cousin LaMarcus Aldridge is not the flashiest player, but he is respected. His former teammate in Portland, C.J. McCollum, said he hasn't changed his game to try and fit the new NBA. He shoots mid-range, scores under the basket, strong as heck. He knows who he is. And Kevin, LaMarcus isn't really my cousin, but his game never goes out of style.
You're right, D.A., and he is still getting it done. Thank you. And we were talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words, Greg, what he's able to do on the basketball floor?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time. On a nightly basis, dominating in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable.
The pass to Aldridge. And the dunk by Aldridge.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Here's the machine. He's covered by Gay. And that one is good. 17 points for Davis.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
And it's Aldridge missing.
Okay.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Most teams now look to run early and often, Chris. And there are some keys to finding success, aren't there, in the transition game?
Yeah, and the first key is you run fast and you speed up the pace, but that doesn't mean you hurry and take a hurried shot. Pacing and speed is all about getting it past half court to see if the defense is set, and if they're not, to take advantage. But it's a two-step process. And for teams to just run all crazy or willy-nilly like my grandfather used to say, well, you're not going to do anything but play fast and bad.
That doesn't go either for Aldridge.
Their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually, he drops those in between jumpers.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership. It was a tough first quarter for him, but it's been a different story here in the second.
Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Here's the machine. He's covered by Gay. And he gets it to go. And that's 19 points for Davis.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. This has done a lot for his shooting percentage.
Oh my God, it is like that. I get fucking plays, everyone. That's sick.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
The noise didn't really seem to bother them. In fact, it appeared to make them sharper and play harder for each other.
DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Lonnie Walker. Murray kicks to White. Pass to Gay. Down low. Here's Aldridge. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
LeBron against DeRozan. Here's the machine inside. Outside for Davis. Here's the machine. He's covered by Murray. Lets it go with a three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Hell yeah.
It's no wonder why they're in
hitting
front
LeBron.
When you take into consideration that he's been perfect from the field so far.
Green against White. Here's the teardrop. And it's sent back by Howard.
No trespassing. Howard patrolling the defensive end.
The shot's good from the machine.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And San Antonio shooting here about 46% for the game. Davis with the double team. DeRozan on the wing. James covering. DeRozan gets the bucket.
And you can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
And it's Davis with the ball for Los Angeles. And this game, the first chance they've had to see the San Antonio Spurs.
And they lost the season series against this squad last year, so trying to bounce back here tonight. How many times
This is so
have
easy
we
to
seen
rack
a
up
possession
assists like this?
that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Murray, the pass to DeRozan. Kicks it to Aldridge. Murray outside. Floats one. And it's Aldridge missing.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And even though Chris Dwight-Howard won't be logging the 35-plus minutes he once did, he is still a factor when he's on the floor.
Oh, yeah, Kevin, you better pay attention to Dwight. He can still hurt you with any touch he gets around the basket. I like seeing him in short bursts where you can force the opposing team to adjust to him inside.
Lyles checked in for the Spurs. Mills comes in for DeJounte Murray. The Lakers also making some changes. Murray's checked in for LeBron. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Danny Green. DeRozan, that's good.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
The feed to Howard.
God
And
damn
stolen by
it.
Aldridge.
I waited too long.
DeRozan scanning the floor. They get a hand on it. Murray with the defensive effort.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the play.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear though he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Turn this game into a clinic.
And Mills kicks to Lyles. Passes it to White. Looking for Aldridge. He gets it there. Over Howard. Aldridge can't get it to go.
That's the only way to hold him in check. When he's got it inside, you got to have a body on him right away.
Shooting foul.
Got
as
fouled,
the
so
whistle
it's all good.
blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Spurs. On Tuesday, they'll head out on the road to face the Hawks in Atlanta. Then on Thursday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Aldridge. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Derek White. Mills dishes to DeRozan.
I'm trying to cover
Once
the
again
other
off the
guy.
mark by San Antonio.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass.
I mean,
today,
just
and
don't
there's
leave.
a glaring discrepancy between these two teams.
If you're going to leave it that
in
open, I'm
area.
going to keep taking them.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
I feel like I'm playing on
Starting to
rookie
take over
difficulty.
here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. The machine passes to Howard. A rebound by the Spurs.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
And DeRozan throws it down.
And you want to talk about high volume scores, just look at what DeRozan's doing tonight. He's been on a mission, putting his mark on this game in a big way.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact.
I'm going to get my first double-double this game, I think.
9
And I
seconds
only need
left in
2
the first half
assists.
of the game.
Kind of hard to not get it.
Right side Rondo. It's tipped. Poeltl with the steal. And so it's Los Angeles. Rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Jay, you've had no problem creating both for yourself and for your teammates. What's allowed you to have so much success at the offensive end?
You know what? I just feel like I had a step on everyone in this game.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the...
6 and anything interested in that? Fuck it. We're gonna do the cocky answer, the one that's not for team chemistry. See how much it drops. We're gonna do it for every single option this game. See if it drops below 100 and if it does, by how much.
Pirtle, he's checked in for Gay. Bryn Forbes comes in for White, and it's Mills in for DeJounte Murray. It's Aldridge at the power forward with Pirtle at center. Then it's Mills, then it's DeRozan, and it's Forbes in at the 2. That's the San Antonio 5. No good from the machine. San Antonio with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run.
Dude, give me one player, please.
Stolen by Kuzma. Here's the machine.
No, I was meant to go all the way out.
JaVale McGee with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Lyles check in for the Spurs. The Spurs have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third.
And with LeBron James managing to extend his prime, the pressure is on this Lakers organization to make the most of it.
Yeah, you're right, Jay. I mean, it's the kind of pressure you want, though. I mean, getting those superstar players is the hard part. Finding that supporting cast, that's the hard work part.
Just 2 to shoot. The shot's good from Forbes.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Here's the machine, covered by Mills. 6 feet out. In deep, McGee drops it in. McGee's got 5 points so far.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
The 3 from Mills. Rebounded by McGee. Los Angeles leading by 21.
That.
Smith with a wide open look.
Oh.
Good on the triple. San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
Thank you.
And the longer the run goes on, the more momentum will swing their way.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Smith the pass to the machine. Lakers working the ball around now. Back to Kuzma.
Oh my God, so much ball movement there. And we still come with nothing.
He's lucky his teammates have picked up the slack for him. I mean, his shooting has been horrific.
Here's the machine. The second effort. And
what was that, 2K?
He's got 9.
Let's see. This is
why did my guy do that?
He's out here. When he hustles like this, his coaches and teammates notice.
Pass to DeRozan. No good on that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour.
Superb at leaking out and running at a smart route. Kuzma, he loves capitalizing in transition.
And Waiters over to help. From downtown, the shot's good from
That's my
Forbes.
bad. I brought him off.
Just got 6 here in this
Come
quarter.
out and
he just caught the defense napping. He shoots
I don't
a
like
very
getting
high
fucked
percentage
on
from three-point range
defense for
when
your
there's no
grade.
hand in his face.
Los Angeles calls timeout. The NBA fans sometimes called the 6th man. Chris, talk about what a difference a raucous crowd, a home crowd, can make for a team and a player.
Well, I can talk about that from my experience, but let's talk about from my experience first. Sacramento, we had a lady called Sign Lady. Now, of course, she had a real name, but she says, just call me Sign Lady. She would make the most beautiful signs. Vlade, we believe in you. Pager, every shot is good. She make them creatively. They be bright, they be big, and we looked for her for encouragement. The cowbells, how loud everyone there was. Some first-time gamers saying, this is my first game coming to watch. Go win, Chris, or people that's been like, I've never missed a game. You want to do it for the fans, how loud they are, how they get on the teams, how they get on the refs. You got to love it. And then for the rest of the league, oh, my God. Last year in the playoffs, going to the Milwaukee Bucks, their home arena, that new arena they have there, oh, crazy. You want to talk about crazy fans? Go out to Toronto and hang outside with 10,000 crazy fans in the rain while they're singing and shouting and having fun over there in Jurassic Park. And we all know about the great fans that Golden State had all their years in Oracle, some of the most loyal fans ever. The six man, the fans being the six man, that is not a cliche. That is not made up for PR purposes. That's true and real. And some of the best players will tell you how those fans have taken them over the top, giving them energy to win some games.
Yeah, a lot of energy.
Yes.
And the pass to Purdy. Three-pointer. He can't get that one.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Waiters for three.
Come on, Waiters.
Pass to the machine. Fires from deep.
Oh, come on, me.
Rebound by the Spurs. A minute 42 left to play here in the third. Down low. Here's Pirtle.
Can I get one guy?
And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. 10 points for Jakob Pirtle.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
Here's the machine, covered by Mills.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Here is Forbes. 11 points in the game. Pass to DeRozan. Just 4 to shoot.
It's common to
Three
see
people
league
got
players
in on him. I
improve
tried
their
to steal, made him
perimeter shooting
fucking
in the
probably
league.
changed his out a little.
DeMar DeRozan's most striking growth has been his ball handling and playmaking. He's been dynamic with the ball in his hands.
Davis is checked in for the Lakers. Green comes in for Murray.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Boom, he
Thank
jams
you.
it straight down.
He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. I mean, he's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
And Waiters over to help. Here's Pirtle.
That's
Here's
my
Forbes.
bad.
And there's 2 points.
I left my guy.
Working on the glass, paying off that time. Forbes has got 13.
Now, with all the intensity he plays with, boxing him out is a chore. A tough one.
Here's Davis. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
Oh, I do too, Greg. You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Here's Wiles. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's his first trip to the line.
This is a very high-scoring game.
And so he hits both. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Here's the machine, covered by Wiles. Morris passes to the machine. Pirtle with the steal.
I didn't get that turnover, did I? I already had him, I'm pretty sure,
And
so
the last
we're
shot
good.
before the buzzer is off. And so it's Los Angeles.
I don't even think I should have got a
with
bad call for
21-point
pass.
lead to end the quarter. They
He
have
should
been
have
excellent
passed
at both
that.
ends of the floor. The scoreboard
He should
showing
have
what a
passed it
complete
better.
performance this has been. We'll return shortly. And let's go back to a
Assist of the
terrific
game right
pass
here.
that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition
of the
of
game.
teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Green and Davis in at the forward positions. Deion Waiters is out there with the machine. And it's Morris in at the center. The shot's good from the machine.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
The Spurs shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that.
Okay.
And here's Mills. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got 7 rebounds in the game. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
No!
Mills with the steal.
Fuck, I was trying to pass it to the dude right next to me.
And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, doesn't have to break stride at all thanks to the money lead pass.
Timeout called the Lakers. Chris, the NBA has flattened now the draft lottery odds. And now that you've seen it at work, seen it in play, any additional changes?
How long are you taking me out for? Too long.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge. First one falls for him. Good on both.
Come on, get open, he's free.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They double team Walker. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they want.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this win.
Here's Forbes. Off target from three-point range. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here to come into the building and dominate the way they did. They break an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
So I dropped 1% from that first thing, I assume. That I said at halftime.
Hey, Shaq here. From one playmaker to another, I have to ask, what did you see on the floor tonight that made you a distributor?
Big game tonight, Jack. Grabbing the first double-double of your career. How does it feel?
It feels great, Ted. It shows me that my hard work is starting to pay off.
Is this a new normal for you?
I think so. I know some people might shy away from making predictions like that, but I believe in my talent. And if I'm given the opportunity, I know I can succeed. I've been betting on myself my whole life, so I'm not stopping now.
Thanks, Jay. That's it for me.
Anyone else?
No, good.
All right, thanks, guys.
Hey, Jay, can I ask you one more thing?
Man, what's up, Ted?
How you doing?
I'm good, brother. How you?
Good. You set a new career high in assists tonight. How does that feel?
Yeah, Ted, that's just me doing what I do. I'm a playmaker out there, and I'm good at it. Not much else to say, baby.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Jay. I was really struggling with the story, and this should help me finish it off.
All good, Ted. Hey, give Vinny some, some questions. Better questions.
Yeah, I passed the 50,000 mark for fans. Start hitting 10.7 assists per game. I don't think I really want to play another one right now. But I kinda do. I'm gonna go smoke real quick. When I come back, I might end stream. I might play another one. We'll see. Bring a cup down so I can get some water too. I'm gonna leave that open to get a little bit more airflow in here. So you need an upgrade available to change it apparently, actually. So that's unfortunate. I should probably run volume shooter. That would be a good one for me. Let's do a practice, just because we haven't yet. To start your career, you'll be able to participate in coach selected drills to improve your skills. Once you establish yourself... Okay, thanks for... let me read that. Yeah, we're just pulling the phone out at practice. Not coach would hate you for that.
Someone needs to change his socks. Do you smell that?
Let's go! Phenomenal win. Proud of yourself. Get to work so we can keep this positive energy. I want to score earlier and transition offense. If someone is up court, we have to get the ball to them. Today, we're going to work on being more efficient at running our breaks.
Two-on-one fast break situation. 10 attempts to score, 7. Okay. And I got blocked. Okay, let's not fuck this up. Ooh. Thank you, LeBron. Oof. I think that's it. Could have done better. Okay, so practices are how you earn badges fast. Ten up and under moves from the post. Okay. 7 seconds per attempt. Bonus for scoring with up and under post shots. Post up, pump fake, then move right stick again before the pump fake ends. Okay. don't know how to do the move. Okay, so tap X and then move the stick after. Okay. Okay, so that's how you do it. I think I get it now. Yep, I get it. I could do better than that, but I didn't understand what I was doing at first. I also still was half-assing it when I did finally get it. Like I really wasn't doing any effort to actually get away from it and get a good shot. I just did what I knew was working. I don't know what the instructions were. 10 possessions from the top of the key, 10 seconds. The only way you score is by shooting. Okay, so play up drill. Oh, come on. That better go in. Thank you. Oh my god. I'm glad that counts. I'm mad that didn't go in.
Move it. Here we go.
How are you supposed to get a charge draw if that's how he's gonna play it? I guess you gotta get really far up, maybe. Okay. This one's kind of hard. Dude, come on.
Good work in practice today. Make sure you get some reps in before you leave the gym.
saw right there, it looks amazing. And speaking of 2K21, we're also excited about the inclusion of the WNBA.
He definitely lied. He said these were wireless.
LA Sparks forward Candace Parker. She received her first letter from the Tennessee Volunteers for which sport? Was it swimming, volleyball, basketball?
These are not wireless headphones. And they're garbage.
Wow.
Kind of mad about those headphones, but whatever.
I saw the Tennessee Lady Ball symbol and I was like, yes, that's something she finally recognized. Like, oh my gosh, I've been working my whole life. Came in, showed my parents, ran around, opened it, and it was for volleyball.
Earlier this year, we interviewed Las Vegas.
One second. Fucking charger doesn't want to work. I hate having a fucking shitty cord. Well, it looks like it's actually charging now, so fuck it.
Hey, there's the guy I'm looking for. How you feeling, Shay? You ready to get this W?
You acting weird?
God damn it.
I mean, really, you're making it more weird. What's up? Just tell me.
Okay, it's your clothes. They're a problem. You're a star now. You gotta act like one.
What's wrong with my clothes? What's wrong with them? I mean, they're great. I stand by this.
Is this thing even tailored? I'm not saying you have to come in here looking like Russell Westbrook with an astronaut helmet and suspenders, but you gotta put some effort in. If you want to wear a suit, that's great. That's a classic look, but go and get a nice one. And for the love of everything good in this world, please get it tailored. Act like you've been there before.
All right, I'm gonna get new clothes. Can I get ready for the game?
You're the greatest.
Yeah, I just got told. I want to know what happened to the suit I had during like the actual career though. That was a good suit. It's not the one I'm wearing now.
It's a nice problem to have, but when you're in the middle of a winning streak this long, it's hard to find fault with the team's play. But that doesn't mean we're not going to try.
Stop hating, Hank.
All right, once again, Hornet, I'm not hating. I'm just practicing tough love. It's because I love this team that I want to find any problem.
The Chicago River winding its way through the heart of the Windy City, our sight tonight. Welcome, folks. DA, take it away. It is indeed, DA. Thank you. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll head back home to host the Miami Heat. Then on Sunday, they'll take on Marc Gasol and the Toronto Raptors. Smitty, as a player, when it comes to preparing for a long season, talk about the advantages of the new strength and conditioning programs we read so much about.
You know, for me, Kevin, when I first started out, it was all about just getting stronger and lifting weights. I think right now for these guys, they're doing a great job of adding that and also recovery. What do you do for recovery, being able to play the next game? I would love to see the technology that they have. Wish I could use it, Kevin, because all I did was run and get me a fish fillet, and I was ready to go.
The Lakers have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Dion Waiters should be a great free throw shooter. He has high arc, good touch, maybe just lack of focus at times.
And a wide open look for Porter. From outside, off the mark.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Here's the Machine, defended by Young. Pass to the Machine. 5 on the clock. Kicks it to Waiters. From the arc. And the 3-ball is good.
Nice follow through on the jumper. Dion Waiters looking rock solid that time.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Young dishes to Porter. And that one is off. And the Lakers take it the other way. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
And in a conference matchup, they faced these guys twice a season, and last year they took both games. You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
That free throw good from the Machine.
And last year, the Bulls having issues moving the ball was actually a strength for them in the seasons prior.
Totally agree. You look at all the relevant team assist stats. The Bulls were bottom 5 in all of them. This team, they fall into too much isolation for stretches.
Passes it to Valentine. Now White. To stop the run. Tries again. Morris with the rebound.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Here's the Machine. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Pass to Valentine. Stolen. Here's Kuzma. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Lakers lead by 14.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Here's the Machine. They just worked San Antonio in that last game. Waiters outside. It's deflected. Here's McGee. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
White the pass to Young. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Starter in this league for almost a decade. Thaddeus Young's numbers, Greg, won't blow you away. So what is it that makes him a winning player?
I think it starts with his defense, Kevin. Drawing charges and getting deflections. His quickness puts him in a position to make those effort plays.
The Machine passes to Morris. Shoots over White. Morris, no good. And so White will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Down by 12.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Lakers have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. The Machine passes to Waiters. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Dishes it to McGee. Valentine grabs the board.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Lakers leading by 9. The machine passes to McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Young outside. Nice jump shot. Good. Young's got his second bucket of the night.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Vinny, lately we're seeing more deep three-pointers than ever before. Think you could step out to that 35-foot mark?
Hey, Kevin, I could step out there, but the question is, could I make them at a high percentage? And that's what's so beautiful now. You're seeing these guys step out further and further, but their percentage is higher and higher than it would be from others in my area shooting 35-footers. This is fantastic, but I do not want to see a 4-point line.
Outside, White. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
The machine passes to Morris. To the inside. The machine. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You know, sometimes great skill can overcome a lack of intensity, but it's very rare.
Just 3 to shoot. Porter, no luck.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Bulls trail by 10. And Young kicks to Porter. McGee with the block.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
And it's White with the rebound. Chicago's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Outside, Porter. Valentine wide open, he fires, and that shot was up in time but doesn't go in. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers going.
Give me the bench for a second. I need some.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the Lakers. Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. Smith is out there with the machine. And it's Murray in at the 3. Here's the machine. The pass to Kuzma. Markkanen pulls it in. Bulls trail by 8. White looking around. Hutchison passes to White. And here is Valentine. Drills the three-pointer. Valentine's got 6.
And just running the offense, White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Here's the machine. White covering out to the right wing. The machine passes to McGee. Lock at 6. Here's the machine. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. The 3. And that's good. J.R. Smith for 3. Smith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Chicago Bulls continue to be a team in rebuild mode. They traded for Otto Porter at the deadline last season, and that seemed like a turning point. It lessened the logjam in the front court, and his versatile game fit well with some of the young players. Now that they've added rookie Kobe White with other moves this summer, fans are eager to see this young team take the next step. Kevin?
And David, they've got some pieces too. Thank you. So for the Bulls, Zach LaVine comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And Zedaransky subbed in for White. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Davis is checked in. That free throw good from the machine. And it's the Bulls with the ball. 11-point game. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Gafford passes to Levine. Pass to Gafford. Valentine with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And Satoransky wide open. He fires. Good on the shot.
For a stretch four who spends a lot of time on the perimeter, Markkanen does a good job attacking the offensive glass.
The machine passes to Kuzma. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's the machine. 11 points in the game. Chance shot, and Davis puts it in.
Anything.
Davis has got his third basket of the night.
The problem with keeping AD off the glass, he times his jump so well. A graceful athlete in action.
Markkanen against Kuzma. Here's Gafford. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Passes to Markkanen. Over Murray. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut to just 9 points on the basket from Markkanen.
Up against the clock once again, we see Markkanen's poise on the offensive end. Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Valentine kicks to Satoransky. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. They've led by as many as 14 points. Levine against Smith. And Levine, here we go. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
One criticism of Jim Boylen before getting extended was his offense. Called too slow and too methodical. He addressed that this offseason by getting a top assistant to redesign the offense.
Shoots the three. Rebound the Lakers.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
Here's the machine, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. And Steve, for Boylen, a first-time head coach, a smart move to shore up his staff, though.
We see a lot of coaches now hire a specialist assistant coach to delegate part of that game to. Let's guys like Boylen focus on player development and defense.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Howard's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. LeBron comes in for Murray. Look out! Here he comes!
That was amazing, and look at the elevation. Add that one to LeBron's highlight reel. How about the creativity in midair?
Satoransky, the pass to Markkanen. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Markkanen's got 6. Lakers leading by 10. Here's the machine. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Bulls have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Pass to Satoransky. To the middle. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Davis. Here's the machine. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the
I wanted to
game
give it
plan
to
is
LeBron
simple,
for the
folks.
assist,
Get him the
it's like,
ball
why give up the
and get out of the way.
bucket?
Now the pass to Satoransky. Back to Levine. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Levine's got 4 points this quarter.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
James wide open, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
What you put out is what you get back. LeBron sets up so many teammates on the catch and shoot. That time, the favor is returned.
Satoransky finds Levine. Hands it from downtown. He's got 12. Los Angeles leading by 11. Here's the machine. He's got 18. LeBron passes to the machine. Back to LeBron. 5 to shoot. Here's the machine. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. 20 points for the machine.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
For Chicago, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter, a nice efficient 50%. Shoots from 12. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut to just 11 points, and the basket from Satoransky.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Timeout called the Lakers. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And
9 seconds left in the second quarter. Levine with it. There's the triple. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
Great to see Kuzma working so hard defensively, showing how effective he can be.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Jay, a lot of scoring from you in the first half. What are you guys doing offensively that's allowed you to be so successful?
Hey, this might come off as a little bit cocky, but I honestly can say I believe there's no one on that team that can guard me right now, you know? Hey, no disrespect, but that's how confident I am with my shot right now. And you better believe I'll keep it going, man, after the break.
Well, you do not lack for confidence. See you in the second half. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Really an incredible game from the machine.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time.
Here's Markkanen. 12 points for him. Rondo with the steal. A 3 ball. Here's Davis. Pass to the machine. Howard at the elbow. Inside. Here's the machine.
How the fuck did I miss that?
Nice hit again. Levine with the rebound.
That's kind of ridiculous. Well, that's not working, so we're just going to go back to this.
Levine's got 5 rebounds tonight.
I wanted to use my good headphones, but I think something's wrong with them.
Satoransky kicks to Markkanen. Satoransky the pass to Markkanen. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Clock at 4. Passes it to Porter. Can they get it? Rondo with the rebound.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely
gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
There's the pass to the machine. Back to Rondo. Launches it. Drains it from beyond the arc. Rondo's got his second bucket tonight.
Nice job by Rondo there. Kept track of the shot clock and got a quality look.
Satoransky looking around. Outside, Levine for three. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Satoransky's got assist number 5 here tonight. Here's the machine. He's guarded by Markkanen. Here's Howard. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Howard's got 6 points.
Howard really brings it on the offensive glass, using that wide wingspan to come up with those loose balls.
Got a piece of it. Pass to Levine. Now here's Satoransky. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Not even a three-pointer.
Struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening
I still
long.
haven't made a three-pointer in my
Consistent
NBA
pressure
career.
on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Still playing at an
Thank you for fouling
MVP
me.
level. LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
Valentine's checked in for Markkanen. And the Lakers also making a change. Murray's checked in for Rajon Rondo. Porter against Howard. Porter kicks to Levine. And it's sent back by Howard.
And love seeing Howard rise up and reject shooters. Just a juggernaut on defense. It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
Man, his dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference.
The shot's good from the machine. The machine's got 26 points.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Here's Gafford. He's guarded by Howard. Valentine passes to Gafford. Here's Satoransky. Good, nice job down low. Satoransky's got his second basket.
Oh, how about the floater there? Nice drop.
Down low.
Thank you for leaving LeBron that open.
The king, timeless, saying, I'm going to keep doing what I do until they catch up with me.
Bulls trail by 20. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And here comes the break. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, Dwight Howard wants an MVP caliber performer, but age and injuries now affecting him. Still, tremendous, I believe, at rebounding and defending the rim.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Young's checked in for Porter. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Zach LaVine, and it's White in for Satoransky. The Lakers also making some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Anthony Davis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for LeBron. And J.R. Smith's subbed in for Murray.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Bounce pass Young. White the pass to Gafford. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by McGee. Here's the machine, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Steve, there are certain players, as we know, who can really back you up and get you on your heels, and then they hit the brakes and they hit you with a pull-up jumper. They're very tough to defend.
Kevin, you said it best. Being able to hit the brakes and stop on a dime, I think it's James Harden, Steph Curry, C.J. McCollum, Kyrie Irving. Those are some of those names where guys can go in fast pace, fast motion, then stop and pull up and be on balance and knock down the shot.
And it's the machine with the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Gafford. The shot by Valentine, no good.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing. Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. And he lays it straight in. White's got 5 now.
And what body control. Even when White gets bodied up, he sticks with his shot.
And he lobs it up, and it's McGee with the jam.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. White inside. Here's Gafford. Chicago shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Yeah, a year ago, though.
And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Here's the machine, defended by Young. And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Here's the machine. Satoransky covering.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Taking a look at the Lakers. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Howard. And it's the machine in at the 1 spot. Kuzma, right side. Pass to the machine. Well, we know, Steve, the NBA looking at lowering the draft eligibility age from 19 to 18. The one and dones would be gone. You like the move?
I do like the move, Kevin. I would just love to have a lot of things in place for these younger guys, whether they're 18, 19, some guys at 25. Just something in place to help these guys, especially some of the things they're having problems with off the court and also financially. Have some kind of third eye to be able to help these guys.
And this is where the G League comes into play, isn't it?
Yes, indeed.
He kicks it to Howard. Outside, Green. Here's the machine. Center
shoot that
covering.
Green.
Danny Green, and that's good. Green's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And Levine, here we go. It's tipped. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. They double him with Green.
No. Please tell me the game paused.
Pass to Young. Back to Levine. Shot clock at 6. From deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The machine's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Go,
Feeds it to
LeBron.
James. And James throws it down hard.
Crazy to think about how many seasons LeBron's played and how many nights we've seen him do this.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. And the Lakers call time here. Well, we were just talking about this, Steve, as the game of basketball always evolves. You look at the WNBA now. The quality of play there is terrific.
The talent level in the WNBA is at an all-time high. I love watching and gaining some tricks on how they play the game. And also, Kevin, athletically, there's a lot of young ladies being able to dunk the basketball now.
Absolutely amazing. You're right, Steve. And the shot is good. And that's 36 points for the Machine.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Here's Felicio. Here's Harrison, and it's done in the
Hell
corner.
yeah.
And out of bounds.
I forced
Los
that.
Angeles
I
Kings
don't care what the
possession.
game says.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
LA's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. The Machine passes to Green. Here's the Machine, guarded by Levine. Back to LeBron. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Over Levine.
Come on, LeBron.
Moves back up. Howard kicks to Morris. And it's blocked. And he recovers it and gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. Free throw good from Morris. And he makes both free throws. And I just love the skill set that Markieff Morris has, Greg, at that forward position.
He really is a do-it-all type of forward for this team. Can step outside and shoot, but has no problem guarding anyone on the front line of the opposition.
Done. Off the left rim and out.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
The Machine, and he uses the glass on the layup. The Machine's got 6 in the quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Harrison. James covering. The shot by Harrison, no good.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Here's Levine. And just miss after miss right now.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Here's Felicio. He's guarded by Howard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Steve, for players, success brings so many opportunities, but sometimes the glitz and the glamour and the lifestyle get in the way of success on the basketball court.
You know it does, Kevin. A lot of these guys have a lot of things going off the court, and you want to encourage that. It's just when anything off the court starts to affect on the court, then it becomes a problem. Some guys can handle it from the beginning. Others need to mature before they can find that balance.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Murray comes in for LeBron. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Green. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Howard. It's hauled in by Cornette.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Swiped it away. 3-on-3. And the wide open shot from Morris. Buries it from 3-point range.
And this is why coaches talk about playing
The
with
motherfucker
pace.
beat it.
The scoreboard tells it all.
It's a winning approach when you execute. That's the key. They're playing fast, but also under control. Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
And Felicio is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Valentine's checked in for Zach LaVine. Chicago on defense. To the middle. It's picked off.
Playing as the whole team is so much harder.
Here's Valentine. Finished off the break.
And what started it
I got
all,
my first
terrific
turnover because of
anticipation
that.
on the defensive end.
Most teams now are looking to play with pace. No better way to ignite the break than off a turnover.
Here's the machine, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Smitty, the NBA now preventing teams to sell international sponsorships. I mean, the league just continues to grow globally.
They have done a fantastic job. Teams can now enhance their visibility with this deal, and their internet makes this all possible when you get a chance to watch these teams all over the world.
That's a good point. Valentine with it, now defended by the machine, kept alive.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Effort's been there, check mark. The physicality, check mark. They set the tone for this game early on.
And he knocks down the first one.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
Here's Dunn. With the teardrop. Here's Felicio, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And they got to work harder on the glass. They were getting a lot of those second chance opportunities in the first half, but those have been almost non-existent
Hits
here
our
in the
ball
second.
real good.
And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Here's the machine. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line. Chris Dunn picks one up. The first free throw is good. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Chicago's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Valentine passes to Dunn. Basket good.
One of the stronger point guards we have, Chris Dunn, often does his best work in the paint.
The dish to Morris. And there's the pass to the machine. And Howard has it in the corner. Got a piece of it. Harrison in the corner from past the arc. He's off on that one, so the Lakers will take it the other way. Kicks it to Morris. Felicio with a rebound.
That's some
And that is
bullshit.
the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Back to Dunn. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Cornette from outside the arc. Hits it from three-point range.
Good shot.
Cornette's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's the machine. Dunn covering. The machine passes to Morris. Here's the machine. Looking to get it going. Snatched up. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And as we head to the final buzzer
Okay.
here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7
I got
wins.
pushed.
And so they win their first game against this squad.
You're gonna make me watch that? Really?
Here's Harrison. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And
That's exactly right. They control the game and just completely take the crowd out of it. That's how you get it done on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Allen, Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.
Looks like I have an interview.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
And we welcome you back. I'm Ernie Johnson. We got Shaq here. We got Kenny here. With this one in the books, we've got a special postgame guest joining us.
Hey, man, this is Kenny, man. I thought your coach did a great job on the offensive end to get you open. Getting you into a rhythm was important. What was he telling you before the game?
Just to be ready. We knew there might be some opportunities that we could exploit. My teammates worked hard to give me the shots on time, in rhythm. I appreciate the trust they had in me, man. I make the headlines, yeah, because that's a lot of points, but everyone in our family, they do their part.
They did their part, but you do get the headlines, brother.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always our pleasure, although sometimes it's yours as well. For Kenny the Jet and Shaquille, Ernie Johnson, have a great night.
Che, you got a second?
Yeah, what's up?
You did a lot of distributing tonight, leading the team in assists for your first time as a pro. How were you able to generate so many open looks?
It's a lot of things, Patty. And I got a lot of gravity for one. I draw a lot of doubles. But then I got the vision to hit cutters and shooters. Let's just say you break down a D off the dribble. But they bring a double, so you just toss one up into traffic. It doesn't work, you know? You gotta know where the help is coming from and hit the open man. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that goes into it, but I know how to get it done.
Cool. Thanks, Che.
All good. Good seeing you, bud.
Hey, Che, you got a sec?
Ted, I got time for you, brother.
How you doing?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Good. You really had it going on out there tonight. What do you think kept you in the zone?
I hit a couple early, and once I got that feeling, it was lights out, Ted. Not too many people can stop me when I'm on my A game, so got the ball rolling.
Awesome. Thanks, Che. Always a pleasure.
All good. Hey, that story's coming along, Ted?
Absolutely. They should seal it.
Nice. Hey, my PR sent you some tickets, all right?
Thank you.
Oh.
Jay.
Something said
Get in here. I
Jansen.
got some fun stuff for you today. It's time to figure out some shoes. Oh. I like that face you're making. You like what I'm saying. I love what you say. So we got to figure out who deserves to be in business with you. Because as far as I'm concerned, it's a privilege.
That's what's up. Yeah.
Yeah, so just let me know who you want to approach, and we can make it happen.
Just like that?
Yeah. I can get you in the room with anybody. Who do you want to go to? Consider it done. Great choice, by the way.
Hey, I appreciate you, man.
I'll let you know when it's time to take the next step.
All right, cool. See you.
See ya.
Just short on the fans. It's unfortunate. to do that. Oh, number 4 for points per game. I think I gotta play one more and pass that real quick then, because why not?
Aces star Asia Wilson. This upcoming season will be which year for her as a pro? Is it first, second, third?
So fucking hot.
Oh,
man.
really tough news for John.
We're the land of the free.
And an inspired rendition of our national anthem. Really getting warmed up here, just moments away. Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome... Hey, Dave. Well, a lot riding on it. Thanks, David. So here's Miami's starting group. Jay Crowder out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Dragic. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Iguodala. Plenty of games still ahead, Brent. Some discussion about shortening the regular season. I don't think that's going to happen.
I don't think it's going to happen.
Would you like to see it happen?
I like there's some percolating ideas out there that it might, and the idea of a 70-game season to me, it sounds really healthy. It sounds healthy for the players.
Healthy's a great word to use.
It sounds healthy for the coaching staff. It sounds healthy for the league, and it sounds healthy for the competition that you're going to get. Those 70 games, that would be some elevated play throughout the course of a regular season.
That's a great number. Here's the machine. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Crowder. The Heat leading by 4, and it's the machine with the foul. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Robinson's checked in for Miami. Nunn passes to Adebayo. Butler on the wing. 6 to shoot. Back to Adebayo. 16 feet away. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Bulls.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
Yeah, they sapped the energy right out of the building in that one. They just were knocking down threes, and it was deflating both for the team and the crowd.
That one
That
good
should have
for
been a
2.
defensive breakdown.
And you can see that Butler
How come he
is
doesn't
a
give me it when I
total
deserve it?
package. Solid at recognizing when one of his guys is open.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's foul number 2 for him. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for LeBron. The Heat also changing it up. Olynyk comes in for Crowder, and Jones subbed in for Jimmy Butler. Yep, it counts. Davis has got his second bucket.
I love the aggressiveness from AD there. Not a lot of hesitation, and good at finding a shot there on the inside.
Here's Nunn. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Adebayo. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Markieff Morris is checked in for the Lakers. And that one misses. And Bam Adebayo. He just plays with so much energy when he's on the floor.
Boy, he is ferocious on both ends of the floor. Great energy player who can finish in the paint with the best of them. Very quick on his feet and can cover a lot of ground for a player his size.
To the paint, here's Olynyk, and the dunk by Olynyk.
Yeah, he can surprise you around the rim. Olynyk has some lift.
Here's the machine. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Here's Morris. Olynyk with the steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Jones. And Jones slams it in.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Here's the machine. The pass to McGee. Here's the machine. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And no good.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Here's Nunn. Coming off a solid outing against Phoenix. They get it back. Adebayo. And he could not get them one to go. Out of contact. And he'll go to the line for two. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Oh, of course you take me out. Say good foul, but you take me out for it. Probably because I have no points yet.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Iguodala finds Dragic. Fires for three. Green with the rebound. And so Green will bring it up for Los Angeles.
I am excessively going for the pass.
Howard is out there with Davis, and it's the machine in at the point guard. That's the Laker 5. Dragic looking for an opening. Outside Butler. Out left to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. No good from Dragic.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
No good from the machine. The Heat trail by 7.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jimmy Butler has made several all-star teams, but he remains single-minded in pursuit of his bigger goal. Butler said, "I just want to win a championship. That's all that matters. I didn't do it in high school, didn't do it in college. If I don't win it here, then I'll go to the 50 and over league someday. But I got to win a championship at some stage." Kevin?
I like that attitude. Thank you, D.A. Scooped up.
Come on, someone give me the ball.
He shoot again, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And the crisp passing has opened things.
They're really
up
hestant right there. And I'm over here open, wanting the ball, and they just...
You take a look at
and
Anthony
he scored
Davis
3
and
off
his
of that,
frame
so
and think about his
it's nice,
rookie
but
year
like,
coming
fuck.
in so thin and
Give me the ball
moved
when I
around
go
a
for
lot
it.
by
I'll make a play.
bigger, stronger players in the post. No longer the case as he's put on a ton of muscle to that frame and continues to grow in the strength area along with his confidence. That's helped him out a lot.
Here's the machine. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
And it's sent back by Howard. Kicks it out to James. Here's the machine, defended by Butler.
Dude.
The machine passes to Davis.
Pass when I tell you
In
to.
transition, here comes Miami.
Not 10 seconds
Butler with the
later.
ball. And yes, it's good. And that's now 6 points for Andre Iguodala.
Well, Iguodala setting up, getting that good, strong base. He becomes a much better shooter when he does that.
Here's the machine. The kick out to LeBron. Pass to the machine. Back to LeBron. Loads it up for Davis. A flawless finish on the alley-oop. Davis has got the lead up to 10 now for the Lakers.
I mean, it looks simple, but LeBron makes it look that way, Kevin.
You still have no points.
And after just one season at Kentucky, the slight build of Davis was a concern in the NBA, and the question was, would his body hold up?
Well, he's answering the question to some degree, Kevin, knowing that it wasn't a one-year process to get stronger and to put on that kind of weight. That just comes with physical maturity. Anthony Davis doing a better job of avoiding places where he might get injured, expanding his game to the perimeter, and hopefully some of those things pay off for his longevity for his career.
Can we make one of these three-pointers that I'm throwing up eventually? I upgrade my three like crazy for a reason, but it's just not paying.
He's still scoreless so far in this one. Kicks it to Olynyk, takes a three, traps in the tray.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
The machine passes to Davis. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
And it's the machine with the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
And already his third foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the third quarter.
And another basket for Miami.
Yeah, that's not an assignment that I want there, Kevin. I'd rather do math homework than to try and cover that guy.
Left side, Davis passes it to the machine. James, left side. To the inside. Davis, the pass to the machine. LeBron, right side. Shoots over Crowder. The
Come on,
putback.
LeBron.
It's good on the putback. And the Lakers lead by 9.
Again and again, they're dissecting
This is
the
a
defense
horrible
and
game.
creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And the Heat call time here. And this
Messed
matchup
up
with
0
the Lakers,
points, and the
it's their
point of this
first
game
meeting
is
of the
to
season.
try to push
And
my
they put up
average
a goose egg
over
last year when
33.3,
they
I
played this
believe,
team
or
twice.
whatever it was that that man had. I
And
need
checking
to
out the
kick in the
numbers for
points.
LeBron James. Last season, he played
Start bringing some
outstanding.
heat.
How about 27 points a game, 8 assists, and 8 rebounds? And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Lakers leading by 9. They kick it out to Green. Here's the machine, defended by Butler. The pass to the machine. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Free throws do the job.
Talent coming from everywhere these days, Brent, including the developmental league. The G League has done a wonderful job of watching players develop there and then vaulting them up to the big league.
And I think last year, Kevin, the numbers were that more than half the players in the NBA had spent some time in the G League. You want to talk about that league
What an
coming
impact.
a long way?
What an impact.
Massive.
Yes.
And what you're seeing, too, over the past few
Easy.
years, Kevin, is people doing a great job of using the G League a lot better. Not just experimenting and lab ratting what that team is about, but really well thought out player development and stints for guys on their team rather than just practicing and traveling and sitting and watching games. You're watching guys go play a game in the afternoon and then coming up to the NBA level and participating in an NBA game that night. That's going to go a long way to make guys in the early part of their career take the necessary strides in a lot quicker than they normally
This
would.
two-way contract has been a wonderful addition.
Except if you talk to their agents, Kevin. Yes, it's been very good for the control of an organization to find that kind of talent.
None passes to Iguodala. Pass to Olynyk to halt the run. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. And it's 13 points for Kelly Olynyk.
Good anticipation there from Iguodala, who is a very good passer.
The machine passes to James. Rebound by the Heat. Crowder's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the middle. Here's Olynyk. The shot, no good. So the Lakers will take it the other way.
Hell
They're
yeah.
playing host to Toronto for the next one. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. Dion Waiters comes in for Green. Out to the wing. Robinson for 3. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for LeBron. Los Angeles leading by 16. Here's the machine. He's got 5. Back to Davis. Kuzma outside. It's good from long range. Kuzma's got 5.
Anthony Davis showing those young AD skills as a point guard.
Outside Robinson. Fires from the wing. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's the machine. That one off the back iron and out.
Is it getting cold in here, Kevin? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
And here we go with Waiters. Running it up the court. And good that time. Waiters
1 for 5. This is horrible.
Of the game to go.
Got to keep track of Waiters here, especially when he starts to leak out like that and wants to attack you early in transition.
Butler and slam dunk by Butler.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. And Jones over to help. Kuzma passes to the machine. Pass to Davis. Over Jones. Again, Los Angeles.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
The Heat trail by 21. Now Butler. 14 points from him the last game against Phoenix.
Wow.
Defensive break. The other thing that he did well was just facilitate the offense, pass the ball around beautifully in that one. Seriously put on a passing clinic.
And Robinson comes to help. The machine passes to Kuzma.
I don't know why I shot that.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
I don't know why I did that either.
Honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
And you look at Jimmy Butler. Knows about.
I'd bench me too after that.
That one misses. And through one half, it hasn't.
Hey, Kevin. Jay, in the first half, the ball has been flying around. You've been right in the middle of all of it. How important is ball movement in your offense?
I mean, when we actually move the ball, good things tend to happen, you know? It's the best thing, the best way to get shots up. And I know a lot of things, it starts with me. So I've been focused on making an extra pass tonight. It's been working, you know? Get the guys more touches.
Yeah, a lot of hockey assists tonight in the first half. Thank you for your time, guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big.
Yeah, it's not foul.
It's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And a new group in for the Heat. Here's the machine. Yes! And the foul. None. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. And Miami making a change here. Butler's checked in.
One thing that the Heat have done really for the last 4 years, block shots.
Well, they've had some very athletic big men. You think of Hassan Whiteside, who's moved on to Portland, and now Bam Adebayo. Length on the wings, and of course Dwayne Wade being the best shot blocking two-guard of all time. That's always helped their defense be scrappy and challenge a lot of shots.
On the court for the Heat, in the middle, it's Olynyk and Adebayo. Robinson is out there with Jimmy Butler, and it's Jones in at the 3.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Los Angeles leading by 23. Good on the three-point
Finally
shot.
made a three-pointer.
11 points for the machine.
Well, an effective combo guard who can pass the ball. Dion Waiters, we'd like to see a little bit more of that from him.
Robinson finds Jones. Butler feeling it out a bit. Something Commissioner Silver has mentioned, Brent, the possibility of a mid-season tournament. You ever see that happening?
It'd be interesting to see if that idea grows some legs here, Kevin, and adopting what it is that in soccer leagues in Europe have done for many years, because teams hone in on what those individual cups mean and the competition raises, and you earn something for the end of the year. If Commissioner Silver can find a way to get that done, it becomes very intriguing instead of an all-star weekend to have teams gather for a mid-season tournament with something on the line. Elevated competition.
Well, kids play that at high school. They play that in the college level. It would make sense that it could fit in the NBA as well.
It'd be interesting, and especially halfway through the year, to reinvigorate your fan base with something like that, I think would be great.
Good point. Teardrop shot. Here's the machine, defended by Butler.
Come on, make
and the
that.
call on the shot that sends him to the line. And here's the upcoming schedule now for the Miami Heat. On Tuesday, they'll be playing against Blake Griffin and the Detroit Pistons. Then on Thursday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And the Lakers making a change here. Morris is checked in. Outside Robinson. He kicks it to Jones. Dishes to Butler. Knocked away. It's stolen by Morris. Kuzma with it. Butler covering. Here's the machine. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Olynyk, and the first one drops.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Miami's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Robinson with it. He's got 9. To the right side. For 3, Olynyk. Kuzma pulls it in.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Jones looking for an opening. Passes it to Robinson to stop the drought. Rebounded by the Lakers. McGee's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's the machine. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another, Greg.
And the pass to Butler. And that comes off the assist by Jones. 9 points for Jimmy Butler.
And Butler loves getting close to the basket. Once he's down low, he uses that strength and quick release to get shots off.
1:52 left in the third quarter. Pass to Adebayo. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McGee's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The machine.
That was a foul if I ever saw one.
Leaps for it and out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Did I get a turnover for that?
Let's take a look at last year's leading shot blockers. You don't want one of these guys in front of you when you're coming down the lane. 5th on the list, JaVale McGee.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Butler attacking.
Well, they say players are made in the summertime, and that's Jimmy Butler's favorite time of year. He calls it grimy season, gets out in the country, and puts in that work.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And Greg, those summertime workouts for Butler, they are something.
I mean, they sure are. He calls them bandanas and buckets. Grows his hair out, 2-a-days, hot yoga, intentionally isolated from the hustle and bustle of the big city. It gives him an excuse to really just lock in.
Pass to Robinson. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Adebayo. Jones kicks to Butler. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. And it's the Lakers' ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Here's McGee. And Jones pulls it down.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
The pass to Butler. Over Morris. And that one goes long. Los Angeles has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Here's the machine. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Well, the defense has failed to cut off any of these driving lanes, which is why they're resorting to fouling him, and he's hurting them from the charity stripe.
Need about 10 more points this game. I could definitely do with more though.
From deep three-point range, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Los Angeles with a 34-point. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The machine is out there with Dion Waiters. Then there's Markieff Morris. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Kuzma in at the 4. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
That's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
Yeah, how do you let him get a lounge chair down there and be comfortable in the paint like that?
Brent, when a team hires a new coach, what tends to be the feelings of the players in that locker room, knowing there's a new voice in it?
If you are a veteran player, you have the opportunity, more than likely, Kevin, to call 5 or 6 resources that know who that coach is. Because most of the time, coaches that are getting hired have previous NBA experience. If you're a younger player, you're looking at what it is that's being written and said about that coach to try to evaluate how it is that you're going to fit in. The biggest responsibility, Kevin, is that new coach trying to get as many of those players into the facility or at a meeting or at a dinner to have them understand from day one, as soon as possible, what it is that they're about, what it is he's expecting from them, and how it is he's going to go about them.
Oh, you're going to bench me after that, really?
There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Los Angeles.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in there, but of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Anthony Davis.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
Rockets the pass to Crowder. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Over Caldwell-Pope, and the baseline jumper no good. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business
that was
here.
a horrible
And the outcome of this one. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Well, best of both worlds for you tonight, Shea. Your team got the win, and you had that incredible third quarter performance. What got you so hot coming out of the break?
Hey, you know, coming up.
All right, David.
out
Great
there.
job. Thanks so much.
Hey, let me get a picture. Hey, high five. Come on. Good job, guys. Come on. Hey, man. Hey. All right, let me get a picture, though. Yeah. Come on.
Hey, Jay, I got a media request for you, radio.
Okay.
Let's just go over here.
All right.
Here, go ahead and put these on.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like that. Oh, hey, yeah, he's here. Jay, you're on.
Okay. Jay, welcome to the show. You're on with Hank and the Hornet. How you doing today, buddy?
I'm great. Thanks for having me.
Awesome. So you're pretty new to this, Jay. I'm just wondering, how do you see yourself fitting in with the team going forward? What's your role going to be?
My role is just to do what I have to do to get us some wins. You know, we have some great fans here, and I really just want to make them proud.
So what's been the most surprising thing about being an NBA player?
I mean, the most surprising aspect would have to be the travel. And, you know, going into it, you know it's a lot of travel, but until you really go through it, you really realize, man, it's a lot. So I would say the travel, and it's pretty crazy.
Good stuff, Che. Well, I tell you what, we'll let you get back to the locker room, but thank you for joining us.
Hey, no problem, bro.
Keep it real, broski.
Good stuff, Rick.
Thanks, homie. What's up, bro? Yeah.
How's he liking the city?
Oh, he's loving it. Loving it a lot more now that he's gotten off the bench, too. There he is.
Hey, guys.
Jay, how's it going?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Take a seat, fellas.
Right,
Let's
cool.
talk.
Yeah.
So I want you to meet Don, the rep from Adidas.
Didn't he have your job?
Yeah. That's what I used to do.
Big fan of yours, Jay. It's really great to meet you.
Oh, thanks, man. I'm excited to be here with you.
I think it's safe to say we're all excited about potentially working together.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So what do you say we just jump right in, start talking contracts?
Yeah, let's do it. Works for me.
Let's do it. Pretty painless, huh?
For you, maybe. I gotta justify this number to my bosses.
That's no way to treat your new star, Don.
Look, you guys know I'm just playing, right? Nothing but love over here. And seriously, Jay, we are really excited to bring you into the Adidas family. And we think this partnership's got a great future.
Hey, I appreciate that, Don.
First of all, I'd like to thank all of you for joining us today. We never get an athlete of Che's caliber to join your team. That's a reason to celebrate. And the Adidas team is thrilled to have him on board. All right, I know you all want to talk to him, so we'll get right to it and toss it to Che for questions.
Ted the man, what's up?
Congrats on the new deal, Jay. So what's it mean to sign a deal like that at this stage of your career?
You know, Ted, it's pretty awesome. You know, growing up playing basketball, that was always a big dream. Being repped by a shoe company, so it's a real thrill. Okay, I'll take another question. Vinny, what's up?
Now that you got all that shoe deal money, you planning on splurging a little?
Oh, I'm gonna splurge a little.
Well, what are you gonna do?
Let's see, I'm gonna buy myself a Lambo.
That's a crazy expensive car, isn't it?
Well, I'm a crazy talented individual. It comes with the territory, Vin. Come on.
All right, we got time for one more question. Patty.
Any plans to release a signature shoe?
I mean, that's the goal, yeah? I believe in myself, so why shouldn't I believe I deserve my own shoe?
All right, that's all the time we have questions for. I want to thank everybody for attending, and of course to Che, too, for being so kind to give us a few minutes during his busy schedule.
Thanks, everyone. Appreciate it.
All right.
Hey, Patty, we got to sit down for the interview.
You know it.
Just a second. Dude, these fucking headphones suck. Apparently. Yeah, I'm done fucking with them for now. Garbage.
You guys ready to hammer out this deal?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Here's what they're starting with.
Beats, events, event, and you're done. We'll pay you, of course. That should be an extra 100 VC a game or so.
Fantastic. Looking forward to a long and healthy relationship.
Me too, man.
Thanks, Jay.
You're welcome.
If I
See
get
y'all
30
later.
points
Alright.
and 10 assists per game while getting the A grade, it's an extra 100 VC. Okay, well, I'm ending stream. I need to get food for dinner and stop by my work and get a picture of something real quick.